theme set by Arison Properties was to create a show house that encouraged residents to build with a set standard in line with the neighboring residential areas, Follyjohn and Bardale Brook. The Arison team, led by Dr. Mnava, decided on a fitting site located near the main development entrance with extensive views overlooking a major part of the estate. This gently undulating 7-acre stand became the creative interest of development, and strategic planning followed suit. The team felt that a major design statement had to be met and showcased, and as follows: a palace stands here in front of us as a result.
Oh, hello! Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Houses of Africa. And as I promised last week, we're going to take a look at the palace in more detail. Now, when you get into the palace, you enter through 2 double-glass bifold doors. This leads you into the welcoming foyer, which actually has access to the 2 main wings. And straight on is the main circular lounge. Come with me, you'll see exactly what I mean.
The house form is almost a perfect mirror image on either side of the circular centrally located lounge, which has a glass dome on the rooftop. It is of particular note to keep the theme of 2 wings around a circular central lounge space, as this is continuous detail in the build-up of the design, especially through the central axis of the palace.
The theme inside the house is more of a traditional meets modern kind of theme, and no place is this better accentuated than inside the main lounge. Follow me into this amazing space. The lounge, I must say, reminds me of colosseums with columns and arched openings and a dome rise, all that complementing an enormous circular gathering space. This Colosseum has a 3-story height, lots of ingrained detail, and at its apex, a glass dome which floods in lots of light, plus the serenity of being able to see the sky, the stars. I must say, this space is very fitting in character of what I would define as a palace. The furnishings in this space have been chosen to mirror a modern/traditional appeal, and several sitting arrangements have been accommodated due to the sheer size of this lounge. I'm going to sit here a little longer while I decide which wing we're going to visit first. So, I chose the west wing, which is where the kitchen is situated. The kitchen is adjacent to the dining room. You'll see it. The kitchen has been given a presence not only by its size and proportion, but also by its various divisions to ensure functionality in this ginormous space. See for yourself.
The kitchen is designed around 3 main spaces: the main prepping kitchen area, followed by a clean kitchen zone with a comfortable sitting island, and of course, a cold room for storage. The arrangement is accessible from one zone to the next and clearly defined as to ensure that food preparation by a number of chefs can be done to host a feast or banquet.
We've moved from the kitchen into the grand dining room. Now, this is where guests are entertained in spectacular fashion.
This room has not been given the conventional appeal of a dining room, but rather has been given a character of creatively being able to spend time dining.
Now, this room definitely calls for attention. It's striking. The sheer size of this room, it's large enough to host a large gathering. And I don't think it's just a dining area. It's a place where one can actually host a feast, a banquet. I like what I see, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. This king's chair is certainly befitting a king. The furniture theme continues uninterrupted. As you can see, it's still traditional with that modern touch embedded in the print. And of course, another theme that has followed us into this room is the tiles. Yes, that cream and that brown still has that leather button tile that you can see behind me. This room certainly has that air about it. Lots of joy, laughter, and good food, and great memories.
Real Houses of Africa will be right back.
Technology, Connected Home makes it easier to connect, control, and monitor your little world, keeping you connected to the people and the things that matter most. From the comfort of your mobile device, always be prepared and secure your home the smart way. Connected Home, it's more than just security, it's peace of mind.
Meet the Moyos. The Moyos are a typical modern family, and just like you, they always need to be connected. You see, Mr. Moyo needs rock-solid internet to share files with the office, but with his home broadband, syncing can take hours, and video conference calls, forget it. Charlie just wants to download his favorite show, but he may grow old before that happens. And Gran, she just wants to get to level 20. Their home connection is useless when everyone's online. And when the weather turns bad or the power goes off, the Moyos are left disconnected. Zoll Fibronics brings the best fiber internet to your home. Unlike outdated ADSL, which shares your old, unreliable copper phone line, Zoll Fibronics uses a dedicated high-speed fiber cable. This runs underground straight to your home, making it resistant to lightning and weather. If fiber's already available in your area, we'll connect you within days and with minimal disruption. Zoll Fibronics is capable of speeds up to 100 megabits per second to and from your home, with room to upgrade in the future. Forget buffering, interruptions and delays. Get awesome, uninterrupted service all the time, letting you do what you want online, when you want. Throw in a free landline connection and free calls, and you've got the best deal on the market. Check out zoll.co.zw to find a package for you or to register your interest. Zoll Fibronics. You deserve to live like this.
You're watching Real Houses of Africa.
Before we leave the grand dining room, I must commend the craftsmanship in the ceilings. It's marvelous. And of course, the height of the ceiling is quite awe-inspiring. I mean, you could literally play badminton in here. And of course, when you look at the chandeliers and all the detail that has been inlaid in this place, it is just royal. Now, let's go to the Coliseum Lounge and make our way to the East Wing.
The circulation pathways are elaborately wide in sheer scale and proportion of the palace. The circulation pathways wrap around the lounge completely 360 degrees, and this has been deliberately done to ensure creative passage from one wing to the next.
So we've just come from the West Wing, and I've just walked down the ramp onto the Coliseum Lounge, our circular Coliseum Lounge, and now we're going to the east side to take a look at some of the social spaces. Oh, that pool is magnificent.
The outside space is defined by a swimming pool with a character semicircular shape, and on either side, like-shaped spaces, being a patio on the western wing side, which connects to the grand dining room, and a beauty spa on the eastern wing. This space has leisure written all over it and is large enough to host a party of people.
It's quite grand how I can still look into the Coliseum Lounge through these arched openings. Anyway, let's continue. So, well, yeah, maybe I'm one to make themselves comfortable with the remote as a guest, but allow me to introduce you to the main lounge, the family lounge, where people can come, sit down, watch television, socialize, just that intimate time, that downtime, that prime time, yes. And of course, the setup is also unifying, as you can see. But allow me to draw your attention to the character theme of the ceiling. Yes. Absolutely marvelous. The craftsmanship has no match. And of course, I will draw your attention also to the view from this lounge. Right outside, you can see almost the entire Carrick Creagh estate from here, and the view is breathtaking. It's not uncharacteristic for a house of this magnitude to have numerous lounges. I'm going to take you to another one. This is more of a business lounge, and of course, business will definitely follow you to the office if you are matching that kind of success. And of course, The money green on the walls definitely means business. Profit, profit, profit. And of course, that touch with the leather couch. Speaking of which, business is calling. Hello? Yes. Oh, you got my bond notes now. Fantastic. Let me come get them right now. I've had to postpone collecting that money, yeah, because we have to continue our tour of the palace. We're back here at the foyer, and of course, we're going upstairs now. Now, there are two staircases that actually wrap around the Colosseum Lounge. We're taking this one, the one on the east. Come with me. Coming up to the first floor, you begin to really see the amazing detail of the Colosseum, especially when you're now close to the glass dome and you get an appreciation of all that detail and craftsmanship. And one would not actually be able to get all that appreciation if there was not a transitional lounge. Yes, all that red carpet, this lounge is definitely special. Come with me.
Real Houses of Africa will be right back.
With simple technology, Connected Home makes it easier to connect, control, and monitor your little world, keeping you connected to the people and the things that matter most. From the comfort of your mobile device, always be prepared and secure your home the smart way. Connected Home, it's more than just security, it's peace of mind.
Meet the Moyos. The Moyos are a typical modern family, and just like you, they always need to be connected. You see, Mr. Moyo needs rock-solid internet to share files with the office. But with his home broadband, syncing can take hours. And video conference calls? Forget it. Charlie just wants to download his favorite show. But he may grow old before that happens. And Gran? She just wants to get to level 20. Their home connection is useless when everyone's online. And when the weather turns bad or the power goes off, the Moyos are left disconnected. Zoll Fibronics brings the best fiber internet to your home. Unlike outdated ADSL, which shares your old, unreliable copper phone line, Zoll Fibronics uses a dedicated high-speed fiber cable. This runs underground straight to your home, making it resistant to lightning and weather. If fiber's already available in your area, we'll connect you within days and with minimal disruption. Zoll Fibronics is capable of speeds up to 100 megabits per second to and from your home, with room to upgrade in the future. Forget buffering, interruptions and delays. Get awesome, uninterrupted service all the time, letting you do what you want online when you want. Throw in a free landline connection and free calls, and you've got the best deal on the market. Check out zol.co.zw to find a package for you or to register your interest. Zol Fibronics. You deserve to live like this.
I'm on a rocky road, heading down off the mountain slope, and as my steps echo, echo, louder than before. Another day is done. Say goodbye to the setting sun. See what I found. Turn back to the ground, just like before. And hey, 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 beautiful day, hey, beautiful day. Hey, 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 beautiful day, hey, beautiful day.
You're watching Real Houses of Africa.
This is nice. This is nice. You know, when you think of that leather button imprint that's on the tiles, this is probably where the design came from. And that brown, that theme we've been seeing all along, it's all coming to a synergy, a crescendo of sorts, right here in the transitional lounge. I don't know where this furniture came from, but it's absolutely heavenly. And of course, behind me, that triple-story Coliseum, now you can see the detail, now you can see the grandeur behind the construction, the space, and the creativity and the craftsmanship when you really, really see it up close and personal. I do have a surprise for you. As we go further up, there's something I want you to see. It's for the both of us to share. But I'm taking these with me. Now that surprise, well, we're about to start getting into it now. Come with me. We're now standing on the transitional patio, just coming out of the mini gym. Now we're going up. All the way up. Wow. This is it. This is the crescendo. This is the ultimate moment right here on the rooftop deck, right here. This is the place to be. This is the area right above our triple-story Coliseum lounge. If you look right through that plexiglass, you can actually see the seating arrangement. You have a bird's eye view, should I say, or should I say a major vantage point right from up here. This glass dome is just epic and royal. What a design, what a view.
One certainly feels like you're on top of the world. And not only are the views striking, but this area on top of the Colosseum is a great space to entertain and enjoy a remarkable sun and environment. Yes, balconies have been cleverly positioned around this amazing palace, but this is the ultimate crescendo.
Up to now, I'm still wondering what people who say I've seen it all really mean. Because for me, I've really seen it all. Look at that view. Look at that. I can see as far as Goromonzi, Bardale Brook. I can see it. Oh, this is a splendid view from this particular rooftop deck. I can see everything from here. You can see the townhouses. You can see where the school will be constructed, where the shopping mall has been planned to be built. You can see everything from here. This is the actual canvas of Carrick Creagh Estate. This is the very fiber and bone of how Carrick Creagh Estate will look, the palace. The palace looks onto Carrick Creagh and people can see the palace. This is a splendid view. I am yet to see a view that beats this. Now I understand why Harrison Properties constructed this palace. This was meant to be the beacon, the standard, the flag bearer of Harrison Properties, the flag bearer of Carrick Creagh Estate. This is an amazing building, and you want to be making sure that when you get your own place here, you construct it with the same standard. Look at the grandeur, look at the surroundings, and the natural plain that God gifted to Carrick Creagh Estate just makes this place a paradise of sorts. And this is set to become Zimbabwe's Sandton, Zimbabwe's Paris. And I must say, I am inspired by what Harrison Properties has done with this building and with the entire estate, which I've had the honor of touring. And you know what? Now I understand why we have Carrick Creagh Estate. And also, I now understand why we have Real Houses of Africa. I wish I could join you for whatever you had planned for us to partake of after this, but my hosts have given me no choice over the matter. So I'm going to simply wait for my late afternoon snack and just enjoy this incredible view and relax. So from me, the Moxonator, and the crew behind the scenes, see you on another exciting episode of Real Houses of Africa.